Now we look at some notable finishers from last night's race. Chastain wins behind him. A pair of Toyotas from Joe Gibbs Racing, 2 Hendrick Chevrolets inside the top 5. Kyle Busch had a bunch of stuff go wrong, but he rallies for his 5th consecutive top 10. Nice night for A.J. Allmendinger. Best Ford, actually second best Ford, Joey Logano, who finishes 19th, only one Ford inside the top 15 in last night's race. Your thoughts on Ross Chastain getting that first win of the year?
Well, I'm going to go to something I heard his owner, Justin Marks, say in a post-race. This is the biggest win for Trackhouse Racing. But when you think about it, everything that Ross has been through over the last month, and then, last year 2 for Trackhouse Racing, by race 16, they'd won 3 times. This was race number 17, and this was their very first win. It's kind of a home game for Trackhouse, and then the fact that now Ross is locked into the playoffs. But it also, I think what makes it special too, it's the first win for Trackhouse Racing or Ross Chastain at a conventional intermediate track. Not a road course, not a super speedway. That's always a pretty big deal for a driver and a team.
Yeah, that one car has had a lot of speed this year, Adam, but it's been hard trying to manage the race, harness the aggression of Ross Chastain. And you could tell they had a fast car last night. Led the first 42 laps when they dropped the green flag. And he raced around that top 5 the rest of the night. But about halfway through that final stage, 70 laps to go, he gets in front of Denny Hamlin, and he controls the rest of the race. A lot of opportunities to make some mistakes, maybe make someone mad, but he earned that victory last night, and it was a huge win for Trackhouse and Ross Chastain.
Much more on Ross later in the show when we get Winners Weekend. What other drivers caught your eye last night?
Well, Hendrick Motorsports, they won the first 2 races over there. Now, they did finish 4th, 5th, and 6th, 3 of their drivers last night. But when I look at the 2 drivers that won the first 2 trips over there, Chase Elliott finished 4th. He was maybe at his best at the end of the race, but he did gain 20 points on that cut line, only minus 64. Kyle Larson just never was a factor, got a 5th place finish. His average running position was 10th. So he out-finished where he had run pretty much the entire race.
A newsflash, Joe Gibbs Racing still has some fast race cars. That off weekend didn't slow them down any. Denny Hamlin wins the second stage. 3 of the 4 guys led some laps. Martin Truex Jr. still on a heater. He's had 4 consecutive top 5 finishes, a threat to win about every week. So they're hitting their stride at the right time.
It was the usual cast of characters that followed Ross to the start-finish line.
Oh, yeah, but you mentioned Joe Gibbs Racing. 3 of their drivers locked into the playoffs. That other one, the rookie, he's knocking on the door. Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.